Why is the silver bullet method so effective in custody battles against unsuspecting men in not just every state in the United States, but almost every first world Western country? So here's the sad truth. False accusations work. It's horrible. We need to change the laws. We need to change the system. But first, you need to win your case, because if you don't, you're going to get a protective order against you. You won't be able to see your kids. Your kids will be turned to hate you, and they're going to have tons of psychological problems, addictions, disorders, depression, suicide attempts, if you allow their abuser to stay in their life. And we have to beat them legally. And you can, but it's really hard. So the reason why false allegations are so effective is because they blindside you. You weren't expecting it. You thought things were going good, you may have been having problems, and then all of a sudden they pull the rug out from underneath you. You can't believe this is happening. There's usually deception, there's usually planning. They thought 2 or 3 steps ahead. You're crushed, you're heartbroken. Your man friends tell you to move on and that you're weak and get a hobby. Your spiritual friends say you need to walk the high road in forgiveness. And nobody's really listening to how screwed up this is. They expect you to just get over it. In the meantime, you are hit like crazy with temporary protective orders. You're being accused of abuse. Your friends who are your friends kind of believe them, don't know what to think. Dealing with all of this and then having a legal battle in front of you that you don't understand, that is highly complicated, that if you get any point of it wrong, is almost impossible to be around. You know this. So here's what you need to understand. False allegations, depending on what they are more than likely going to operate under a different set of order and laws within the family court system. So if you get a regular family law attorney who has not defended false allegations, you're most likely setting yourself up to lose. If you go in pro se and you don't realize what the game is, you're most likely going to lose. If you get caught up in reactions and in all the different gossip, those are little traps that are going to produce evidence that is going to make you lose. So before we think about parenting time, child support, all these different things, and you might be ordered to do those things, you're going to need to argue why you are not an abusive father, why you are a safe parent. You need to argue why you're safe, why these things didn't happen. If you unsuccessfully do that, you're going to have things like protective orders or supervised visitation, which are going to screw your relationship and give her more power. And if anything, even if you get power in the end, it's going to cause a huge divide between you and your child. How to defend this? Now, whether you have a lawyer or not, and you probably should, and you need to learn how to find a lawyer, this is all broken down for free, step by step, in my high conflict custody community. If you're facing this, you need to get in it. It's gonna have the most resources, 3 times a month of live interaction with me. And it's all sourced from having the largest community of men who have won high conflict custody cases, probably worse than yours, for the longest amount of time. It's free, links in the bio, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's down in the description below. Get empowered, guys. We'll talk to you on the calls.